Well, this weight is just sitting around unloved and unused, so I'm just going to work out with it while I'm standing here.
How many reps have you done so far?
3 on each side.
Oh, I thought you were going to take 1,000 something.
Those are
Yeah.
big
Yeah, you
guns.
guys just tuned in. I've been here for 2 hours.
Which way to the gym?
Alright, so mom's still alive.
Yep. And I'm wearing my Ocean City, Maryland tie-dyed hoodie. That's where I've been.
Whoa.
Yes.
So, Mom, tell us about your vacay, because everyone's been dying for you to go on a vacation.
Well, me too. I just didn't know that it was doable until my daughter said, "Hey, Mom, we want to go somewhere with you." I was like, "Me?" They're like, "Yeah, with you." Okay, if you say so. We want to go to Ocean City, Maryland with you, Mom. Okay, if you want me to. And we want you to drive, Mom.
With your car.
I
Mom.
see where you're going with this now.
Mm-hmm.
So anywho, we did go, and it was just fun and sun.
Yeah.
There was nice big waves on the ocean, which was kind of salty. So I tried not to swallow any. I heard that's bad for your blood pressure. So it's just Leah, Kara, and me. And then the first day we got there, I think it was probably like 4 o'clock. So we can't remember if we swam. It's all a big blur to me. If we swam or not.
Yeah.
But I know the following day we were out on the beach for a couple hours, but it was super windy. Like the sand was stinging us.
Yeah.
So we said, okay, that's enough of that for now.
Yeah.
And but the next day, we were on the beach like it was our job.
Whoa.
Now I still got this eye thing going on, so I couldn't get my face wet.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't matter. Most of the people, because it was so wavy, most of the people just kind of like were standing in the water.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like adults.
Yeah.
And it keeps pushing you and pushing you. Before you know it, you're away from your little campsite. So then you go back. But I mean, that was like that's all the exercise you got. Other than Leah. Leah bought herself a boogie board, and she was boogie surfing like it was her job. And she really, really, really enjoyed that.
She took her job seriously.
She did. Kara and I, we purchased little sand chairs on the boardwalk, and we sat in them and read like that was our job.
Wow. You guys all had jobs on vacation, huh?
Yeah, I just worked my tail off.
Yeah.
And we brought our own food. There was like a nice little kitchenette in our hotel, and I brought our own food. So we had breakfast and lunch there, and then we went out to dinner each night.
Whoa.
And we're very frugal gals. I think all together after, we went in thirds on the hotel, but after between the gas and the food and everything, it was like $90 each.
That's pretty good for like $30 a day.
Yeah. So like I said, we brought some food with us, and we managed to clean it all up. Although I ran out of bananas on the last day.
Geez, hello.
That was a little painful.
You're still bitter about your banana experience?
Well, Greg, I don't have any bananas in the house that are ripe.
It's true. I know it's a hard topic for you to...
Oh, dear Dad.
Okay. Dad, so I know other people were not sure if you were going to keep doing stuff by hand, but it looks like you are.
These are not the chips you're looking for.
Oh. Which ones are they?
Now, I gotta say, this particular instance, by the time you got those chips set up on the conveyor belt just right, you probably are better off. I mean, you probably are.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't done an actual man versus machine race yet, but I have a feeling that Steve would win. Because you know who he is.
Yeah.
Quick, Steve!
Yeah. Yeah, it's because like they're not like flat or something like caramels, right? Like they're just
very
odd-shaped.
irregular.
Yeah. They're polygons.
Are polygons irregular?
They
can be, right?
Yeah, you don't even know what polygons are going to look like. Anything can be a polygon.
Okay, that's fair, because that means many sides.
A many-sided gon.
Completely covered.
Hmm?
It wouldn't be completely covered.
Yeah, then you have to be dabbing them.
Then they'd have to go back again.
Dang, you're fast.
Yeah. Oh, this has all been since we started.
Holy mother of pearl.
So people don't have anything to worry about because Dad's gonna get. So what else? What else are you guys gonna be chocolate covering by hand?
Truffles, and truffles have to be made by hand also. And then
cherries.
chocolate covered, and then cherries, and turtles, and I don't know.
Well, the cherries you have to gauge.
There's
if
a lot
you-
of things.
I mean, because when he's making cherries, he's adding sugar as he goes, just to keep the juice from breaking through. So those have to be
Then
done.
I'm making bark. Bark's always by hand. That can't be made any other way. So
But this will, one, allow you guys to not pass up on orders around like Christmas and like the busy season, and two,
then
allow you guys like more time for like ribbon candy and maybe even a day off here and there.
Yeah, I do like that whole day off thing.
You get used
I
to
liked
it.
it. It was good. Yeah, I'm starting to think this work thing might be for the birds.
Yeah.
But
Or at least like, you know, instead of 16 hours a day around Christmas, maybe just cut it back to 12.
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
it'd be nice.
That'd be awesome.
Instead of
That'd be
coming
nice.
up at like 10 p.m., maybe 8 p.m.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I should get on board with that.
Just working 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yep.
That's only a half day.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys will be a bunch of slackers once you get to Rover.
Yeah. We knew what
Yeah,
would happen sooner or later.
there's lots of things we're going to be covering by hand
Yeah.
still. It's,
And that'll also
it's
make
not gonna change.
it'll also make more time for things like ribbon candy and candy canes.
Somebody said, like, "Oh, I hope you're not going to switch to ribbon candy by machine." It's like, well,
What?
No.
well, no, there's this like
We
little
have
crank
one,
thing,
don't we?
but you
You're-
can't make the ribbon candy as thin on a
Yeah.
machine as you
You-
can it by hand.
And you're faster.
Yeah.
Because it gets cold too fast.
Mhm.
By the time you got through the machine, it would have busted all
Yeah,
up.
we
Yeah.
don't want to do that.
And people
any of
like
that.
thin ribbon candy. That's what they're all about.
Yeah.
Thin river candy, that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Thin ribbon candy life.
Not thick.
Not thin, not thick.
Thin, not thick. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah. All right, Mom, what are you doing today?
I'm actually putting together components. I want to introduce barcoding and getting a point of sale system for the upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
because that will really help us to keep track exactly of what we're selling.
Mm-hmm.
But so I got my barcode scanner and my barcode cradle, and now I'm assembling the barcode printer.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Stepping into the 21st century.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
just trying to tackle that. Got my iPad. Then all I need is like a stand and a cash drawer, and I think that's everything I need.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be getting my.
Oh, you got an iPad, didn't you?
I got one of them there iPads. EYE.
It's gonna be a touch screen.
They are.
Yeah. A
I thought
touch screen
I thought it was
iPad.
like thought waves that you could just think.
Hey, maybe 10 years from now.
Okay.
Maybe a year from now.
Isn't that what a ThinkPad is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you just
HP.
think. Yeah.
Never mind. Wrong brand.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm down here. You opened the store, right?
Yeah.
Okay, see the sign, the front lawn.
Yep.
But I'm down here and there's nobody in the store, so that's why I'm just watching
Yeah.
the security camera.
Mm-hmm.
And lucky for you, the phone didn't ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're really lucky.
Boy.
We went 8 minutes without the phone
I
ringing.
know.
Which is crazy. Usually a telemarketer will call.
Saturdays not so much,
Oh, okay.
but I still do have some email. I had when I came back from vacation, I got my email.
Mhm.
It was 906 emails in my inbox, and I think probably 4 of them were legit, maybe 12. Yeah. So I have to really scroll through all of those, eliminate the spam,
Mm-hmm.
and now I have a few phone calls to return on the actual phone machine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a little bit of catching up to do from being gone for so long.
Yeah. Could you do any orders while you were gone, or did the orders have to wait until you got back to?
Karen took care of that.
Okay.
There was a couple orders when I was gone, and I could look on my phone on my see the website, see what was happening there, but Karen handled that.
Are you glad you have a smartphone now?
Yeah, I am.
I have
You-
a flip phone.
Do you?
Yeah, honey, your flip phone battery died, so you
So
you have
no
nothing.
phone. So if you go,
until I get my smartphone, track phone, Android thing going again and switch your number over and call tech support, you have no phone.
I bet you're real bummed about
But
that,
you
huh,
seem
Dad?
to be okay with it.
I don't call. Who am I going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Everybody's here.
Well, if
Yeah.
anybody's going to call, you can just intercom them.
Yeah.
Use the smart intercom.
Hmm. Oh yeah, and Dad and I went on a vacation last night with Max and Brad.
Oh yeah. Empire Brewing Company. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Tried out their beers.
Hmm.
Is that another video?
No, I just made like a little Instagram story on my No-Egg Craig. Is it raining hard enough? What?
I saw the little video,
Mhm.
and I showed Brad because he was just here a little while
It was
ago.
pouring rain.
It was
just
so rainy, so
pouring so much, but you know what? I don't care.
How about the skeeters? Are the skeeters out?
Nope,
No.
no mosquitoes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Nope, that was great. Just got to relax, sat outside, even though it was raining with a big, what do you call that?
Awning,
Big-
overhang.
Big awning off the building,
Pavilion?
and we could
Yeah.
sit outside even though it was raining.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, you guys both got vacation. Dad
Yeah.
was, mom's was 3 days, dad's was 3 hours.
That's because he's quick, Steve.
Yeah,
He
it's quick
vacations really
vacation.
fast.
Everything fast, except walk.
Oh yeah, can't have everything. I told him to plan a vacation with you guys. People are probably wondering, but it's hard for us both to go somewhere
Yeah.
because there's usually something that comes up that an owner has to be on site.
Maybe you guys can go on vacation to like Green Lakes.
I did have a vacation
Yeah, right.
last night.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, I mean, we did just have a vacation in 1988, so
Yeah, jeez.
probably shouldn't be complaining.
Yeah.
And I don't want anybody to think I'm a slacker. I work on Sundays, and Steve does have Sundays off, so I don't want anybody thinking that I'm lazy
I'm the slacker.
and taking all kinds of vacations.
Yeah.
I do work.
Mm-hmm.
I swear. Just because you don't see me doesn't mean I'm not working.
Yeah.
People notice that they haven't seen me much, but
Yeah. What did somebody comment? I said, "Where's Terry? I miss her." And then I said she's on vacation right now. And you want to say what they said?
they said, well, that's good because she's been looking tired. And this was after we were closed here July 1st through the 4th, because that's when we take a few days off, is for the summer holidays, Memorial Weekend, Labor Day weekend, and 4th of July. So we were closed for 4 days. So I did have 3 of those days off that I wasn't working at my other job, but I thought I looked not tired. But you know what? You know why I look tired? Because this is what 53 looks like. It just looks tired.
53, I thought you were 43.
I'm your trophy wife, and I'm going to be 54 next month. Deal with it.